Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here. We got a Sunday night shave, just like update. Internet went down, Google Fiber, whole thing. So who knows how long it'll take this video to go up. But we got an interesting shave for you today. Had the kids all weekend, but we've got Chiseled Face Woody Lavender. That came from James, and I'm using the Merica by Yates Precision stainless steel, and we've got our final use. I think it's fourth use on the Kai blade. We have the matching splash. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna put up base ingredients. I don't need to put up scent notes, do I? Woody lavender. Smelling it, reading it, exactly what I expect. Sorry guys, a little bit of indigestion. Had a burger, ate it way too fast. This is definitely an old school soap. I messed up the lather. I left a decent, not even as much as usual, but because I've been using A&E, so I've been leaving a lot of water in the brush, but I flicked a little out and it turned into, just exploded out. Very airy, very fluffy. Haven't put it on the face, but just like what it's doing. And I used a little less than I use of A&E, and that's way more soap. Like it started to overflow out the bowl, and I had to slowly just whip it and beat it until the bubbles went away that I had created from too much water and too much air early on. This is not a soap you can do that with. That's why I say it is an older formula, you can tell. I can use that method with Ladrino, A&E, Holy Cow, tallow base, and not have any air issues like over area of a lather. But look at this, guys. Fluffy, light. I'm sure it'll give plenty of slickness. But there we go. I never bought Chiseled Face. I didn't see any scents early on that I was interested in. And early on I was picky about scents, because the more you get into this and the more scents you smell over and over again and smell different things, you adapt. I don't know what kind of word, like there are things, your tastes change. That's just the best way to put it. Now this right here, nice little lather. Might dry on face a little. I'll kind of expect that to add, like I said, too much air. There we go. Yeah, it's a little dry. Like I said, when you get a lot of air in your lather, it's hard to keep it fully hydrated. That's my personal experience. I'd say it's my opinion, but the anecdotal evidence of my use case tells me that if I add too much air to a lather, it'll dry out on face. So there you go. There we go. But it's exactly what you think. A woody lavender scent. It's a nice scent. Never used Chiseled Face though. There we go. I would say that's over 48 hours worth of growth we just took down. Had the kids this weekend. Friday, rough day dispatch wise to, get off to go get the kids. And supervisor rode with me, and it was just like, wheels were spinning and saying, man, like we were ahead where I'd normally be, but not by much. And it just seemed like every stop I got to just like ran into some issue, had to go back, had to do just issues all day long, like Murphy's Law type thing. And if I didn't tell you, this is Maddie Lindholm's brush with a 24mm Maggot synthetic, and it is a two-ball brush, which is great because I got 2 balls. That's the Johan joke. It's fun to play with this lather, that's for sure. There's a lot of volume. Like I said, not a super dense, but it's nice. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I mean, like I said, this wasn't a big brand once I really got into it. And when I was watching more videos, you weren't seeing people use it, so I didn't really ever tend to buy it. I started branching out other areas. So, but still, it's working out fine. Anyways, back to the work story. Running into problems all day long. Finally just snap, you know, throw it in park, throw my Bluetooth speaker into a brick wall twice. You know, get superheated like an idiot. With supervisor on car. And after my hissy fit was over, I've been doing really well too, guys. Like, I don't lose my temper like I used to. It was just, you know, one of those days. But my supervisor commended me for only destroying my property and not UPS's property or customer property. He said he's seen guys lose it in the truck and start, you know, punching boxes and throwing things, and I just yelled and screamed and cussed and broke my own property like an idiot. I mean, I may lose my temper and cuss, but I'm not going to lose my job over damaging UPS property. Even the second throw of the speaker into the brick wall, I saw there was a car nearby, and I made sure that when I threw it, it wouldn't ricochet back and hit someone's car. So, you know, I can say I lost control and had a meltdown, but I was still like functioning mentally to not damage property, you know? Look at this, guys. All that lather, it's a mess. But we got a good shave, we got a good lather. Then met up with the ex-wife to get the kids at Tailgate Brewery. They got a tie-dye pizza that's like stripes of vodka sauce, pesto, and fresh marinara. And then gobs of, actually it looks like buffalo mozzarella, like it was super runny kind of looking in a way. Like buffalo mozzarella should be. And we got there and everything, and my son and daughter saw a dog. Can we pet it? And like, just make sure you ask. And people were like, yeah, you can pet, just be careful, a little skittish. And, you know, they kind of got all around the dog's face and hands all over the head. And we were like, guys, it's not your dog. You can't get in another dog's face. They don't like that. It's not your dog. He doesn't know you. As soon as we turned our backs to like put stuff down, and my ex-wife was going to go over there and like show him how to do it, too late. Son got bit. And it looked bad at first. There was a lot of blood, the scabbing up, but it didn't keep him from eating. Like, just got his lip like right there and some scraping right there. It looked way worse than it was. Even the next day, kept sending pictures to the ex-wife. Like, you know, when the people are super apologetic and everything, it's like, guys, we could have told them no. You know, like, it's on us as the parent. they've been told before, don't get all that close up in a dog's face that you don't know. And they just learned the lesson the hard way. My daughter hopefully learned the lesson from seeing what happened to my son. She's lucky it wasn't her. She was more in the face. Cleaned it up, kept Neosporin on it. Second night he fell asleep, I put a warm compress, and so you know how scabs will get like fuzz from your blanket and everything? Well, he had that going on. So warm compress, kind of wiped the scab down to get the debris, put Neosporin on it, and then a Band-Aid. He woke up the next morning, was not happy about the Band-Aid. I get it. It was right there on his lip. It was just to keep the debris out while it formed a new scab. You know, and I don't know what the ex-wife's going to be doing today, but we'll find out. I'll keep talking a little. But it was a good weekend. We had a great weekend with the kids. They even had a good time. Like, my son ate pizza. They ate all the pretzel bites. They had Arnold Palmer's to drink, which is tea and lemonade, if you don't know. And none of that was bothering him. The next day, you know, I'd wash my hands. I'd go, let me see your lip. And I'd touch it and be like, does that hurt? And a few times I pressed it a little harder. I'm like, does that hurt? And he goes, no, I don't like it, but it doesn't hurt. I said, okay. But I was just trying to judge, like, I'm worried about infection. You know, it was a dog's mouth to his mouth, like a lot of germs. But anyways, rinse up. We'll be right back and I'll give you final thoughts. I guess we're back. I didn't realize we were done. I was wiping the face from rinsing, and yeah, evidently it sent the video back. Oh, and to finish up the story real quick, you know, we were eating pizza. I got this, like, I think it's birria, grilled cheese they make there on like a hoagie bun, and then the sauce, you can dip it in there. You know, we even ate that. Son did fine. It looks so much better today after I got to clean it up and he fell asleep. And little man only got like 6 hours sleep the day before and didn't nap all day, so he passed out while my daughter was getting her bath. And when I went to go check on him, he was asleep. He's like, my eyes are sleepy, and he just wouldn't wake up. And I was like, okay, opportunity to do this. We were going to do it in the bath, and you were going to be awake for it, but now you're not. Sorry. Y'all don't tune in to hear about the family woes. I don't feel like my goatee is straight. I really don't. We'll say that's good enough. Alright guys, so these are both Woody Lavender. I'm hoping James watches this, and this is the Los Angeles shaving soap company. This is Chiseled Face. I'm wondering if it was originally the other one and turned into this. I don't know. I'll pin James's comment if he tells us below, but this is a style splash I like. This is pretty much, I'll tell you, alcohol, witch hazel, aloe, barbadensis leaf juice, essential oils, calendula, but menthol. Ooh, nice. There we go. That's a splash I like and I can get behind, guys. And it is. It's a nice manly scent. Woody lavender. Like, I like it. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Soap, guys, I mean, it's just old school formula. I don't know what the price point is, but like, if you're paying around 15 or so, it's not bad. I hate to do it. I don't have an issue with the soap, but see, my thing is, you're paying like $15, $16 for this. I don't know. Right now, I will put up the price if I find it. You can go to Sterling and get a really good soap. Like, Sterling's performance is top tier. Like, it's not S tier, but it's like A tier, if that makes sense. Like, I get a bunch of other brands, and it performs outside of its price point. It fights outside its weight class, you know? Like, it's a middleweight fighting in the heavyweights. You know, that's just where I think they are. And they are the #1 brand at that price point. I don't think anybody else's soap beats that performance at that price point. I guess you could say A&E's creams that are they're like 15 bucks. But it's a weird consistency. Bitchin' labels. But you see where I am. Sorry guys, kind of went off on a tangent. We'll see when this video gets up, you know, internet woes. Great shave. I enjoyed the menthol. The scent is super strong. Like, I did smell it the entire time throughout the shave. I spent more of the shave talking about, you know, what happened with the kids. But we still had a great time that night. Like I said, man, kids learn lessons. The ex-wife was even contacting me the next morning. She's like, you know, we didn't go to the doctor. She's like, and I can't really see it now. She was just really worried because she wasn't there to be in control. And I get it. She's very much a control freak. I can be too. Where I give up some control was with the kids because she used to babysit. She was in a large family with kids younger than her, and she used to take care of them. So she's more experienced in these situations than I am. I'm an only child. There are a lot of things that I defer to her, and I feel more comfortable with her making those decisions. So I did not mind, you know, sending pictures, communicating. I probably over-communicated. I've been accused of that at work plenty of times, so I'm sure I did with her. All right, are we done? Have I talked your head off long enough? If you made it this far, guys, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that noti bell. We will catch you next shave.